Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the darkest dungeon. So we just picked up a new unit, a new class, the Flagellant. I've never seen this guy before, but I think I understand how he works now. This guy is mainly supposed to be a combat medic. That's what I'm thinking. Sort of a tank. He's got a lot of bleed skills. His bleed skills are very good, but he also has some abilities that heal himself or others when he's low on HP. So your ideal plan is that you stack damage on this guy. You make him a target for enemies, or you inflict bleed on him to reduce his HP, and then you gain access to these good healing abilities. And these will scale up as you level up his skills. They can heal up to like 50% max HP, which is pretty good for a single cast of a heal. This guy seems like he could be an amazing healer, but it seems to be a bit risky because you're stacking so much bleed on him for some of these attacks. Reclaim, for instance, I don't know why this is good, because it seems like it would just cause a lot of bleeding for a very small amount of HP regen. Endure is technically a stress relief skill, even though it's not very good because it still gives him stress. Transfers the bleed and blight to him and gives him protection. Interesting. So I'll give him a shot. For now, though, I need to grab some new heroes. We're going to take a bounty hunter,
The thrill of the hunt,
a hellion,
the promise of payment.
and I think I'm going to take another plague doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
I'm going to take another Plague Doctor for a couple of reasons. One is that I like the Plague Doctor, and two is we have a Crimson Curse Afflicted Plague Doctor, and if anything ever happens to this guy, or this girl, I want another one. I want a backup. So that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go to the Weld, because it's a place we have not been to yet, and the Highwayman only buckle is actually not half bad, plus a little bit of dodge and trap disarm chance. I think we can use that. I think we're going to take the Flagellant. We're going to figure out how the heck we can use him. We're going to take... Can we take the Abomination again? Is this guy... Will this guy be in a party with a... He will not be in a party with the Abomination, which is unfortunate. I guess we can take the Bounty Hunter. Yeah. Caltrops. This has been changed? Has been changed. It causes bleeding and debuffs the enemy. Interesting. I think we will take... You're not going to serve. Oh no, you will serve. You'll serve with this guy, not with the Abomination. Got it. I think we will take... We should take another healer. Just in case we screw up with healing with this guy. Like, he doesn't really have an immediate heal you can throw out. He's got a really good heal you can use over time with Redeem and Exsanguinate, but if we need emergency healing, maybe this guy's going to help out. And we can also grab a Plague Doctor. Get out of here. I like the Plague Doctor with the Occultist because the Plague Doctor is able to remove bleeding. So if the Occultist accidentally bleeds a friendly target, we can still get a emergency clear of the bleed and also a heal. And also we're in the Weld, and a lot of things here do bleeding and blight and stuff. So this might be what we want. I could see this party working. Plus damage versus human. There are human enemies in the Weld, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, this could work. Okay. So let's give everyone new skills. We have a lot of money, 22,000. Do people need stress resist or stress healing? I don't think so. Sort by activity, yes. So you are going to get... I mean, I think you have the ones that I want. Punish is your overall, this is what you do. You do, you know, quite a bit of damage, and you also bleed 4 points a round for 3 rounds. That's a lot of bleeding. Flagellant belongs to an extremist faction within the church and is generally regarded with a toxic mixture of fear, awe, and disgust. The power he draws from martyrdom is as effective as it is unsettling. In one moment, he is a fountain of healing, renewal, and the next, a conduit of terrible wrath. His full potential is realized only at the brink of madness or death. Interesting. Yeah, we can give this a shot. Just with the skills we have. Again, I don't know why you would use Reclaim. It just seems like the healing is not worth it. It's so little healing. Maybe if you have nothing else to do, you could use this ability and then... But I still don't understand it because you just bleed yourself. Like, is Reclaim useful for ensuring that your guys don't die from a death's blow? Death's door? Maybe. But we'll just do this for now. Reign of Sorrows is interesting because it's the back 2 line for bleed. But with Punish hitting the first 3, we can just use him to hit the guys up front. Okay. Bounty Hunter. Collect bounty, mark for death. I think I would like this. The minus 10% protection could be very interesting. We don't have anything that really synergizes with the mark. Collect a bounty does, and we can make sure that we have a mark on our occultist. That's the one that we want. Vulnerability hex. Okay. Flashbang for a high chance stun in the back. An uppercut for a high chance stun in the front seems pretty good. Seems like the flagellant is good in the first 2 positions. Yeah. And the bounty hunter can be good in the second position, excuse me, because of his ability to use things like flashbang, uppercut, and caltrops. He can use every ability in the second position. So what do we want? I think we want collect bounty. I don't like come hither. Uppercut for the knockback stun is good, and flashbang for the stun could be good as well. Finish him. I like having finish him because it hits the 3rd position. Oh, I thought this would hit both the 2 backline. It doesn't. Unfortunately, it only hits one of the 2 backline units. Okay, so I think I'll just grab flashbang and then get rid of caltrops for that. This is fine. He'll be in the 2nd position. Plague Doctor. Noxious Blast, you kind of have to have. And otherwise, you're fine. Noxious Blast, you can actually do stuff when we are down to only 1 or 2 enemies. Plague Grenade, Blinding Gas, and being able to cure Blight and Bleed is good. The Disorienting Blast is actually pretty nice because it will allow us to clear all enemy corpses. So maybe I want to take that instead of Noxious Blast even. Sure, give it a shot. Now, can anyone upgrade their stuff? Yes, you can. Still can't get the furnace. I need 4 pages. Well, I don't have any pages. And we'll get trinkets, and then we will embark. And I think next time what I'm going to do is, or at the end of this episode, I'm going to do all of the organizational stuff in the Hamlet, and then on the next episode, we'll just jump right into the mission, because I don't like starting these with like 5 or 10 minutes of fiddling with management of my units. That's fine. We want bleed resist, I think, on the guy who bleeds himself, I suppose. The Plague Doctor is going to have plus accuracy. At the cost of 1 HP, 8 accuracy is worth doing. Bounty Hunter, you... Does anyone else have... No one else has things for them. Blight skill chance, we're gonna give to the Plague Doctor. -1 speed is okay. Nope, keep that. Scouting and Trap. Yeah, let's give that to the Bounty Hunter. Flagellant can have... I mean, he only has melee abilities, doesn't he? Melee, melee, melee. Yeah, so let's give him the plus damage trinket. It's going to cost him a little bit of dodge, but he has 0 dodge. I don't know if he can have -4 dodge, because it doesn't say -4, it says 0. Well, that's what we'll give him. Stun resistance. Disease resistance. Damage melee skills, -4 dodge on... Why don't we give you the dodge, give you melee skill less dodge, and yeah, this is what we'll do for now. Sure, this is fine. Plus 10% damage, -4 dodge. Plus 10% damage melee, -4 dodge. Anything on you? -1 speed for 10 HP, it's 2 HP. Could give you protection instead, though. Disease resist. Let's give you some disease resist. Ah, you got the dodge. And you don't need protection if you got the dodge. So I think we're done. Embark. First, second, third, fourth spot. Just do a quick check. Sacrificial stab. Guess the occultist is better in the third position because they can use sacrificial stab. Okay. Remove disease. Self only plus 40 stress. I think maybe this guy's good when he gets stressed, but I'm not sure how this works because there's 2 abilities he has. One gives him stress, one reduces his stress. I don't know how that works. I don't know why you would do one versus the other. Also, I want to be able to give these guys new skills, but I can't. New camping skills anyways. Okay. We're gonna take a stack of food. This is a short mission. I'll take 9 torches. I will take a couple shovels. We'll take a couple bandages. I think that we can use bandages for things. I'll take holy water. Take a key. 2 keys? I'll take 2 keys. Why not? I always think that keys pay for themselves most of the time. And we'll embark. Beware the mark of death that fungal artillery can put on you. It tells their fungal zombie brethren what to kill. Okay, well, hopefully they just mark our flagellant up front.
Soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
Yeah, we'll see how he plays out.
Evil.
Okay, well, I did take medicinal herbs so that if we came across any carcasses, we could just get some food. Not very much food, but you can get a lot of food out of it.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I mean, that's good, right? He's our healer, so if he takes damage, it's not the worst thing in the world. And what he gets access to his good healing skills, right? I don't know. I'm still a little bit unsure how to treat this guy. I think he is like a tanky combat medic who's good at bleeding. And if that's the case, I think he'd be really good at boss fights. This actually gives us something, doesn't it? Like if we use holy water here, it does. It gave him clutch hitter, plus 3% crit if HP is below 50%. Well, that doesn't seem so bad because when his HP is low, he gains access to all of his good abilities or something. So maybe that's good. And of course, as soon as I didn't use a torch. Stressful incantation on the flagellant. He's at 62 stress, good God. We gotta do something about that. Let's disorient her. Stun her, push her to the front. We can hit her now more easily. Yeah, bleed skills, or bleed resistance is pretty low here. He can't endure himself, but we can smack her for 6 damage and bled for... She's dead. She's dead. That's pretty good. Sacrificial stab. These guys are eldritch, so the occultist is good here. Although we could mark one of them and then maybe get a kill with the bounty hunter, because this is going to do 7 or 4 to 7. We can almost double the damage of the bounty hunter by applying a mark. 7 to 15. Pretty good. That'll last for one more turn, so we can theoretically get the kill just with the bounty hunter, as long as it doesn't do 7.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay, so he's hit to below 38% health, and now he has a bonus of crit and damage. And he's below 50% health, so he can use Exsanguinate, which does damage and heals himself. He could also heal someone else and himself, but let's just try Exsanguinate, I guess. Did 3 damage, bled him, healed him, debuffed him for less damage, dodge, and speed. But the bleed is really good on this guy, actually. Damn. Okay, well let's, I don't know, throw out another stun. And then... Bounty Hunter can't hit him because he's in the 3rd position. I guess we stab him. 1 HP. We can actually get the kill here with the Bounty Hunter. Come hither will do some damage. He has a lot of protection. Whatever, I'll risk it.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Interesting. We should not... Let's get some healing done. A very small amount of healing.
A death by inches.
Then we will stab him. He's not dead yet, now he's dead.
Their formation is broken.
Okay.
Maintain the offensive.
That wasn't too bad, but... Like, this guy, in order for him to really get strong, he has to take a lot of damage. I don't understand it. It worked, but
Promise of safety.
still worry. Might as well heal him. We got plenty of food. Dodge the trap, thank you. I'm not getting any scouting. Reason why I brought you along. We'll dig up the grave. I brought 2 shovels.
Glittering gold.
Glittering
trinkets and
gold.
baubles. Paid for in blood.
Got a torch. Yo, where's the scouting? Plus scouting. And plus monster surprise. Oh, don't make me regret using that shovel earlier.
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
I mean, that doesn't sound that bad. But we're probably gonna die, because we have a whole lot of like level 0 characters. The Shambler could be interesting to fight, but also very dangerous. They're not surprised. Okay, backline stun I think is important. Ooh, 1 resisted, but we got 1 stun. Ah, he's like, come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. We can flashbang the guy in the back though, or we could smack the guy up front for quite a bit of damage actually. Or stun him for 75%. Let's just hit him. Oh, you missed, you son of a gun. Guess we'll start just killing things. Oh, he resisted the bleed. If the bleed hit him, he would have died. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Well... Oh, no, alright, okay. I was going to mark the guy up front. I should do that. But this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. And they missed again. Now I just wanted to get the kills. We can just pummel this guy.
Destroy them all.
100% chance. Just freaking. Oh, I can't do anything else. Okay. If I can't do anything else, then I'll just go ahead and try it. Uppercut, collect bounty. There's 10 damage. There's more damage. There's a heavy bleed. And a speed debuff and a bleed resist debuff. He applied the speed debuff to himself, I think. Your hero is bleeding. I mean, I guess we'll just cure the bleed on us both. I think we'll be able to kill him.
A devastating blow.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Prodigious size alone does not disrupt
I don't know.
the sharpened blade.
I still don't know. We'll figure it out. I can tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get cocky and be like, we can totally kill the Shambler, and then we'll go fight him and be like, oh, well, that's not very good. We're gonna die. The problem is this guy can take care of the frontline guys that are spawned, but he can't really take care of the Shambler at the back, right? His healing's pretty good, though. Bleed all those enemies. They have protection, so he will be able to get through their protection. Dude, maybe that's what I want to do. Fight the Shambler with this party right now. We got time to think about it, though.
Another one falls.
There's one. Get one of them out of the way.
Another
Kill one.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Kill another one. This guy's stunned. Low speed. We should be able to go again.
Back to the pit.
Dude, that was pretty good. Ooh, we got blood from that.
Success so clearly and
Nice.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Now, we are not done yet. I do want to explore a little bit more here. That was nice, getting some blood out of that. We need the blood, honestly. Apply some bleed. He resisted it. He had 20%, and he resisted it anyways. Uppercut, come hither. 60% bleed. If the Plague Doctor lands the bleed, it will die. So maybe what we should do is just go for damage. Sure. Come on, Plague Doctor. Land it. Land it. Yes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Our guy's still getting hit. Pretty decent HP overall. We're fine, we're fine. Might as well, I mean, I kind of gave you this stuff on purpose. I was like, nah, we don't need to hit the front line. Everyone else is gonna do fine on the front line. I think he's dead. Yeah, with the bleed, he's dead. Their speed is really low.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Punish does hit the third position. I don't know. I kind of want to fight the Shambler. It's probably going to end horribly, but we are good against Eldritch, I think. We inflict a lot of status effects. We can mark and do a lot of damage with the Bounty Hunter. We got stuns aplenty. Ooh, and another blood. All is right in the world. I feel like we're a very weak party to attempt this. Clapper claws, though, man, they're a pain. But I'm thinking, the damage over time of the Plague Doctor combined with our ability to just stack up other damage over time and actually get around the protection of these guys might be what we want. We've got a couple of healers. We've got this guy who's supposedly a really good healer when he's damaged, and hopefully he's going to be really damaged during the fight. Well, hopefully. I mean, if there's ever a time, that time is now. everyone's gonna be shuffled. So if everyone's gonna be shuffled around, I should make everyone have the wrong position so that when they get shuffled, they'll shuffle into the right position. You can still sacrificial stab from the first position. You can move back from that position. You would need to move forward, so we'll move you here. No, I mean, if you move, then I want you to move there. Okay. Hell, let's do it.
Behold the infinite
Nice. Okay, so this is not bad position. He can still come hither from the back and flashbang, but he's got to move up, and the Plague Doctor's got to move back. That's not bad. It's not bad. So I think the first thing we do is hit it. I guess it's Eldritch. I can't. I mean, I can mark. Ooh, I can mark, and then he can collect bounty on the front two, but it's not going to have anyone on the front two slots. He can flashbang from that position. He had pretty decent, actually very high resistance to stun, and decent resistance to blight and bleed as well. I'm just thinking, if I mark the target, he's not going to be able to hit unless the Plague Doctor moves first. Nothing else actually does more damage against marked targets, I don't think. But let's do it anyways. Get the mark in, debuff to dodge, Plague Doctor moves. Hopefully we get some bleed on. Resisted the debuff too, which kind of sucks, but now we can actually land a crit for 20 from the Bounty Hunter. Lovely. Okay, Clapper Claws. This is where the problem arises, but they have relatively low HP. They're gonna stress out my dude. Yep, one more shot and he is stressed. Stress damage is magnified right now because they are so weak. My characters are all level 0 essentially. Level 0, level 1, level 0, level 0. But this is a good first mission if they can survive it. So punish. I think we try to stack up some damage over time. Although, we could just kill a Clapper Claw. Let's kill a Clapper Claw. They resisted everything. Okay. This guy's, the stun could work.
The ground quakes.
That's a good crit because it will do 20 damage now. Kill one Clapper Claw. Move him up. Bounty Hunter. Hit the boss for 11. Not that bad, not that bad. Is he gonna be stressed out? Not yet. He's getting there. Clapper Claw, he's gonna get stressed. That's fine. Rapturous. Groupane! Something. Yeah, he's afflicted. He's not gonna have a fun time. But now we actually can do a double Plague Grenade on the back. We're gonna have a really nasty Clapper Claw, but got nothing else to do. Get that DOT up. Resisted it. That's fine. As long as as long as we can still hit with this mark on, like, our damage output is pretty good. And he can heal. So he's gonna heal next turn, the Flagellant. So why don't we just go for damage on a Clapper Claw? Yeah, nice. Crit. Killed one. Collect bounty. Another crit for 20. I mean, he does have a 16% chance to crit. That's pretty damn good. So he has a... Oh, he just used his ability to heal. And that was his turn. Dude, that's fine. His stress got really reduced somehow. That wasn't what I was going to do with him, but that's good enough. Oh, our Plague Doctor might die. Can I actually use your abilities, please? I can't heal. I guess this is why you have the other heal ability, so you can just do like an emergency heal on someone, because I can't heal him anymore. Unless we can kill the boss. The boss, don't kill him. Death blow! Plague Doctor, no! I wish that they didn't crit on him, but we're gonna win the fight because this guy is going to die next turn, so we might as well just try to kill some of these clapper claws. I think we have to kill him anyways to get out of here, so. Shambler's dead.
If not for the corpses.
Oh my god, the crits! Don't kill the Plague Doctor. At least give me an ability. He's hopeless. At least give me an ability to go before him, to act before him. I can't heal.
No hope at all.
You hit him? Okay, well, high stress on the Flagellant doesn't seem like it's going that well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Weird reconstruction, please. He said no. He said no. Well, debuff him, mark him. Don't die. Death's door. He marked himself. 2 damage per round per run round. This does 2 to 4. I think we go for the flash of all things, because if we can stun him, then we won't get hit. He is dead next turn. This Clapper Claw is dead. We get another chance at the heal. There we go. Congratulations, you're gonna survive now.
But it can be postponed.
Well, that kind of sucked, but it's not that bad. All we lost was 1 Plague Doctor. We have another Plague Doctor, so, you know, it's not that bad. Eat the food. Get rid of, well, use the anti-venom, take the money, leave.
The agents of pestilence will
Yeah, I just,
be
you know,
from our wood.
this is kind of one of my big criticisms of a game like The Darkest Dungeon, is everything is so heavily RNG based that sometimes things happen that are out of your control. Like, yeah, we didn't have to fight the Shambler, but they also didn't have to, you know, crit my Plague Doctor, and my Flagellant didn't have to take my turn because I wanted to heal the Plague Doctor, not the nearly full health occultist. And so a lot of things just kind of happened outside of my control that led to the Plague Doctor dying pretty much with no input of my own. Like, I guess what I need to do is give the Flagellant the other heal ability so that he can actually, you know, help with the healing when he doesn't have like 50% HP or lower. And then, I don't know, that's the only thing I think I could have done, except for, you know, of course, have a Man-at-Arms, do whatever. Let's see what they get. Balanced, obsessed with cleanliness, -10 bleed resist on the bleed guy. That seems terrible. But that was still an okay mission. We defeated a Shambler, we got a...
caretaker. I fear his
thirst is
long-standing duties here have
slaked.
affected him.
I've never heard of slaked before. Their madness in my veins, their crimson curse has been slaked. And we have a couple people who are heavily afflicted, but they lived. I'm sorry, Glanville. But we got a nice trinket out of it. We got the Ancestor's Tentacle Idol, plus 25% virtue chance. With the other trinket we have, this one, plus 45% virtue chance with the Highwayman only locket. If we stack that plus that, that's a plus 70% chance of virtue. We can get that to nearly 100% if that's not 100%. So we can just have a run where we purposefully stress out Dismas, and then he becomes virtuous. That seems like an interesting way of going about it. weird. But anyways, let's finish off this episode with the Hamlet stuff, okay? Now we have a leper, I believe. I mean, might as well sort by activity. I'm ready to go. As much as I like abominations, I mean, I kind of want another one, but they're just hard to use because they don't work with 4 party members. The leper, the flagellant, the vessel, and the crusader. That's extremely annoying. We have 1 Hellion already. We have a leper. I mean, I like Hellions. They are actually very strong. It's not allowed to visit the brothel. They're very strong. They're really good at hitting the back line, which is good for certain boss fights. So we could go with another Hellion, sure. We could also run more abominations. I know that there are ways in this game to kind of cheese the game. If you have a lot of abominations, you can make them all virtuous or something. They'll heal themselves. The stress won't kill them as they continue to stress up, and you can just stack up damage on them. I know that there's ways in which you can like one-shot the final boss of the game using like 3 or 4 abominations or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm just going to pick party members that I think are good for us. Okay. What's the next mission we're going to go out on? Probably the Weld. Honestly, I like medium-length missions because it gives you a chance to do stress recovery. Minus 20% chance party surprised could be good. That's a pretty nice item for the Highwayman, but we have Highwayman only trinkets already, so it's not that important. No, I like the idea of maybe getting moon equipment or low stress or low torture runs, but I think we're just going to go for the Weld just because it is a medium-length mission, in which case we want to have a similar party lineup, I think. We can't use these guys, they've got to get stress recovery, but we can use... Hell, let's use a Plague Doctor, you're fresh. But Blight's not that good here, is it? Yeah, okay, I'll save you for later. Somewhere that's not the Weld, I think. Because the Weld, I'm pretty sure, is less bleed resist, but more blight resist. Because some of those enemies that we're fighting, those fungal enemies, they had like a 60% blight resistance, I think. And I've got plus 10% blight skill chance on the Blight Stone. I don't have the other Plague Doctor only trinkets that allow for like plus 40% blight. In that case, then we would be able to take the Plague Doctor to the Weld, but not now. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a Antiquarian. It's gonna help us get more money through their abilities. They're sort of innate ability. Antiquarians allow you to gain a lot more money on missions, but they're very weak themselves. Like, Protect Me is actually not that bad because it just adds dodge and protection to an ally. But otherwise, like, not very good. I mean, they're good for stress relief too. Produces a random trinket. That's not bad because we can sell it if we don't like it. 1 companion plus all those resistances seems nice, but minus 50% stress for 4 battles. That seems really good, potentially. But like, it's weird because this would be something that's good for like a long boss fight, but you don't want to bring an Antiquarian to a boss fight, do you? Although again, the dodge and protection could actually stack and be quite nice, but whatever. We'll bring an Antiquarian just so that we have an ability to gain more cash on a run. We'll bring along a Jester for stress heal. Antiquarian, where'd you go? Jester for stress heal. We'll bring along a Vessel for regular healing. Sure, and we'll bring along the Hellion for damage and frontline stun, I think. Jester in the 2nd position, stress heal. We got normal heals. We've got damage, frontline, double stun. We have good 3rd position stuff, especially if it bleeds on the Hellion. Yeah, this is an okay build, I think. I could run Reynald, but I want to hold him for boss fights. Now that I've got some units that are getting to level 2, I want to save them for fighting bosses specifically, because level 3 adventurers won't be able to fight the apprentice level 1 bosses, but level 2s can. So you want to try to save them for that purpose. Okay. Sort by activity. Let's see if we can upgrade the Abbey. Right, this button here. Increases stress recovery for the Penance Hall and Transit, and will make it cheaper as well. I mean, actually what we should do is stack it up on one place, shouldn't we? Like, I shouldn't have even upgraded to Transit. Upgrade the Penance Hall twice, you know? And then get 2 level slots, but we can just do it like this, I suppose. You are going to flagellate, because that's what you love to do.
With the divine. Madness.
Oh, he only flagellates. That makes sense. He's like, no, I can't do that. I belong somewhere else. Can you go to the bar? Nope. You can only flagellate yourself. Okay, that's no, that's not what I wanted. Abbey. That's fine. Bounty Hunter. You can pray. I mean, don't pray. You don't seem like the praying type. You seem like a gambler.
Strong drink.
Reduce the cost. Have fun. You might lose some money for me, but whatever. Okay, Hellion. Barbaric Yop is important. If it bleeds is good. Bleed out is okay. Damage modifier plus 15%. The bleed damage over time is okay. I think we want Wicked Hack, Iron Swan, Barbaric Yop, if it bleeds. I like those abilities. And you are fine. Yeah, you're just fine. I mean, Battle Ballad's interesting, buffs the entire party, but we want the party heal and Judgment. Party heal is super important. Divine Grace, no. Stun? Do we want to stun? Sure, Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, Divine Comfort. It also does a little bit of Torchlight and a stun chance, sure. Antiquarian, oh god, is there anything that you can do? You can heal, maybe off of Death's Door, that might be nice. Buff self, move back, protect me, might be good. Festering Vapors, Nervous Stab. You know what? You're fine as you are. And you can upgrade. And I think we're ready to go out on the next mission. Still don't have access to the frickin' Survivalist? When do you get this? Complete more quests to unlock. Did I screw it up by doing the DLC mission so early and then it didn't unlock the Survivalist or something? I thought I should have this by now. Huh. Well, in any case, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will see you here for the next mission of the Darkest Dungeon, where we go to the Weld and have a medium length mission. So, see you then.